K105 weather is brought to you by Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield. Future Designs, the builder's choice for this morning. Partly sunny today and cool, high of 56. For tonight, a chance of drizzle. It'll be mostly cloudy, down to 48. On Tuesday, morning drizzle, otherwise partly sunny with a high of 63. A south wind 6 to 11. Get in the know weekday mornings at 9 on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. I'm James Coates.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
This is In the Know for Monday, December the 2nd, the 336th day of 2013. There are 29 days left in the year. Good morning, MB, guiding you through In the Know at K105, AM 870 The Moose, live online at K105.com, and Ustream.tv. Coming up today, we will preview the high school basketball season, which tips off tonight. We'll recap the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, Black Friday. We'll welcome you into Cyber Monday, a couple of big birthdays that we're celebrating today, and we'll just kind of get settled back into things. All that is coming up today here on In the Know. Settling into my left, rolling Mach 4 with her hair on fire, is my beautiful wife, the beautiful girl. It's Beach. Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning.
You said this morning, after you woke up, you weren't sure what was worse, a normal Monday or a Monday after a long holiday weekend.
It's true.
Have you decided which is worse yet?
I think this is worse.
It is?
I do.
It is. It's kind of...
It really stinks.
Feels like insult to injury.
It does.
It's like, rah, you know? She is the pride of Pumpkin Center, the heiress to the great mini burger fortune. She's Vera Wang's arch nemesis and the professional bargain hunter's woman of the year. She's Misty Embry Thomas.
Hey.
How's Misty today?
I'm great. How are you?
Did you arrive a little early today?
Yes, maybe.
You seem like you were early, and she thought she was early, and she was going to beat
I saw
you here.
Yeah.
And then she said, wait a minute.
You're early.
I think it was like 5 till.
Slow morning in your
10
office?
till?
No, it's 10 till.
Okay.
Because you had to get
At least.
you had to be in for the final minutes of radio.
No,
or so.
it's not slow. I just looked up and it said 8:44, and before I
gotta go.
forgot again, I was like,
Might as well go.
I need to get up and go now before I get involved in something else. And
All right.
just am late.
So allow me to thank those of you who showed some restraint in getting your Christmas decorations out before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Many of you did. I noticed it was a busy weekend of people putting up trees and decorations. For those of you who did not show restraint, you're on the naughty list.
Well, that's okay. Had I not done it early, I wouldn't have gotten it completed over the weekend. So, I had too much going on.
For some of us,
The
it took
weekend is
longer.
not early. I mean, the weekend is not early.
No, I mean, I did it last weekend.
Oh.
So had I waited
Oh, yeah,
until
you
this
are on
past
the naughty
weekend,
list. Okay.
then I could not have gotten it together
Okay.
this weekend.
Thanks.
We would be without a tree.
Thanksgiving came a week later than normally. It
right.
was the latest it can possibly be because November 1st was on a Friday, which means you get 28 days, which means you get the 28th. It could not have been any later. It's not mathematically possible. So you lost an extra weekend to do it. So you did it on the traditional, what would have been Thanksgiving weekend.
I'm sticking with that
except
answer,
that
yes.
once in a while. But so you did not show restraint, but many people did show restraint. So I thank you for that. And so for those of you who are on the naughty list, you're getting a Bible for Christmas.
Well, I love it because our place, we still have fall decorations outside where you can see. But each neighbor to the left and right, they have Christmas out.
Right.
My pumpkin is out.
She even has a ceramic jack-o'-lantern.
We're gonna
out
paint
still.
the pumpkin to look like a glass ornament now.
Well, it comes in today, but
Oh,
yeah,
today?
it does. When I get home,
Huh?
I have to now.
I agree. You know, thanks.
Now you have to,
Well,
since
yeah.
you've said so.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that was already my plan. Hello.
According to Apartment Therapy, and I don't think they're the authority, I think this is a good idea. According to etiquette experts, holiday lights are okay to go up the day after Thanksgiving. That's the proper etiquette.
Yes, but what's the etiquette on taking down?
You can take them down anytime after New Year's Day, but before January 6th,
Please.
because January 6th is, and you can take them down on the 6th, that's the last day of the 12 days of Christmas. You
I
don't
thought the
start
12 days of Christmas started before and ended on Christmas.
You don't start 12 days out from Christmas.
I gotta
the
get one of these
12 days
Bibles.
of Christmas, so go 6 before
You've not
and
read that one yet?
well, Christmas Day is actually the first day of Christmas, and the 12th day would be January the 6th.
I thought it ended. Like, I need this Bible that has Thanksgiving, appropriate tree trimming times, and the 12 days
I'm
of
working
Christmas
on it.
listed.
I'm working on
Where's
it.
this book of the Bible?
I'll get it for you. So today is Cyber Monday.
Yes, I know. Yay!
Right.
Do you have money left?
No, but I'm still going to shop.
Oh, okay.
Good
We
morning,
say
Jason.
we're not out of money till we're out of checks.
Do you
I'm kidding.
of
Thank.
everything that you've bought? Have you done some wrapping?
Yeah, I did lots of wrapping. Yes, and the cat may be in
Did
there.
you wrap a cat?
She likes to get up under the tree, so she's probably fallen through some of the wrapping and in a box.
Today's Cyber Monday. It's the number one shopping day of the year in terms of how much money is spent. You wait for some of the big ticket stuff. Some of the e-tailers put some of their larger things. They estimate the weekend didn't go so well, so we have to do deeper discounts, etc. So which site's the busiest site? What is the busiest website today?
I'm going to say Amazon.
Absolutely, without a
would have
doubt,
to be.
is
Well,
Amazon.
they do such a good job promoting, too. You know how many Amazon emails I've gotten about
Yep.
today?
And where do we shop? Half of us do our Cyber Monday shopping while we're at the office.
Well, of course.
Yeah, today is a bust.
Thank you for that.
But you know what I'm buying today?
My present?
Well, no, I have yours.
Oh, okay.
I honestly didn't buy a whole lot of gifts over the weekend, nor will I buy any gifts today. Well, that's kind of not true. I am ordering. I'm ordering senior pictures today. Everybody's online photo sites have 50, 60, 70% off, and those canvas prints, as you all know, are expensive. So when you're getting
they
them
are.
60, 70% off,
Today's
come on.
Cyber Monday is expected to be bigger and better than ever. Last year's Cyber Monday reached an all-time sales record, which was 30% higher sales results than the previous year, with 1 million e-commerce transactions being reached. Now, I think it's commonly known, I'm a big fan of the company Amazon. Big fan. One, they're not a Kentucky-based company, but they are a huge employer in the state of Kentucky, and from a convenience standpoint, and their Prime service, etc. And I'm fascinated with the story. There was a piece on 60 Minutes last night that I said, I have to watch this. So a couple of things I took away. Today, 300 transactions per second on
Wow.
Amazon.com.
Crazy.
300 transactions per second. So let's count by 300s. 300, 600, 900.
You lost me there.
I can't go any further than that. That's all I
There,
can do.
I don't know, 10,
The
11,
other
12.
thing that Jeff Bezos did last night, the piece was done by Charlie Rose. He took them into a special room at Amazon, and they are developing within, I'm going to say 4 to 5 years. He estimated they can't get their FAA ruling until 2015.
15, yeah.
So they think maybe by 16, 17 in that range, they are already developing and have working drones to deliver your stuff to you in 30 minutes or less if you live 10 miles from a fulfillment center.
Shut up, I'm moving closer. I want to see
How
these
cool is
drones.
that, right? They're really neat.
Right?
You should go back and watch the piece.
So literally, Amazon is single-handedly bringing the Jetsons into our world.
Pretty much.
We've been waiting for like this Jetson,
Pretty much.
idea.
This is what will take down the evil empire.
Yes.
This is what this is it. You just wait. So they showed it at the fulfillment center. So they showed how they do all the packages. It goes on a belt and it slides down. They can do up to 5-pound deliveries.
Right.
So that's what these drones are capable of. And so they put them in these tubs and they roll to the end, and a drone reaches down with 2 little magic hands.
Oh, wow.
And it goes zzzz, and flies out of their fulfillment center using GPS and lands in your backyard, drops your little tote, and
Awesome.
then it leaves.
Okay, so you know what's going to happen. They single-handedly killed the stork. We are now going to tell the story. How do babies get here?
The Amazon
drones.
The Amazon drone.
Well, the thing that I love the most...
When they get to 7 pounds, then they can do babies.
Yeah, that's true. You can't have a big baby. You can only have a little baby.
They only deliver preemies.
My favorite thing about it was that when he started, he is the CEO. We watched the piece, but he actually delivered the packages to the post office in the beginning.
Yeah, he started in his garage,
In his garage.
right?
Books, books only.
I remember watching his first interview with
It's a
Oprah
great story.
before the company even took off to the point it is now. This was maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. When they brought the Kindle
That's
out is
what
when
they
they
did.
had him on. And he talked a little bit about how he got started. All good things start in a garage, right? Right? All good things.
Well,
Like
yes and
Nirvana, Amazon.
Now, retailers are on a bit of a slippery slope.
Mm-hmm.
Are they eating into their Cyber Monday sales by opening on Thanksgiving? They rolled out doorbusters and deeper discounts earlier to create incentive for people to go ahead and do it ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
People only have a certain amount of resources that they really should spend.
Mm-hmm.
So is the money already gone? Will we see a disappointing Black Friday numbers were down?
Mm-hmm.
Because part of that is for some retailers, when you open your door at 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving, you have another half a day, third of a day there that those receivables, those monies are going, they're not counting for Black Friday. So this in a way is almost a redistribution over a longer period of time of what people are actually, they're going to buy the same thing no matter what.
Well, and it's interesting because I was at a local retailer Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. And when I was there Saturday night, I could have picked up one of everything I wanted and taken it with me and paid the same price as we paid on Thursday when there was a huge traffic jam of people down the aisles and people rushing. I mean, maybe not the games that I got, but basically TVs. There was a laptop. I got a Roku. Not that I bought a TV and laptop, but I did get a Roku. And I bought the last one Saturday night that was still part of the Black Friday deal.
Ah.
So external hard drive that I had picked up and bought. Basically everything, sheets. I could have gotten tons of movies left. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. So I left thinking, did they have more stuff this year? The steam mop that I bought, the blender that I bought, I could have gotten all of that Saturday. It was still there as I was passing out through the store, walking out through the store, passing the stuff. So my question is, are people cyber shopping more? Did the store have more inventory this year? Which I doubt that's the answer. Or are people aggravated that they opened on Thanksgiving and they said we're not going? But given the number Thursday night of people that were there, I hardly doubt that's the answer either.
Here's the flow of things on Thanksgiving in Collegiate.
Oh,
Okay, you've got
that's me.
you have lunch. Okay, you have lunch at noon,
Mm-hmm.
and by the time you eat, it's 12:40, 12:45, something like that.
If
I think
not later.
it was almost 2 o'clock. I think by the time
Mom's always late.
when I glanced and I said, well, it's 2 o'clock already. So then that leads into just various things, just chit chat, socializing.
I put up my mom's tree.
And then the tree goes up because so she doesn't have
That's
to
part
do it
of it.
herself, etc. So you almost shift into, you can see a chronological journey throughout the day of shifting from that Thanksgiving, etc., the build up to that. And then about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, all the circulars come out and get
The
spread
dining
all
room
over
table.
the table.
Oh, who waited till 5?
Well, we were being
Well,
nice.
I would have had to
No.
blow the whistle.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
"Shh, it's a foul. This is still Thanksgiving." Apparently until
That's why
5
you didn't
o'clock.
get invited to our lunch.
That's right. So, but I did notice. I was shopping on this while I was sitting there, while everybody else was going through the paper.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
did,
you can write on the paper, right? You
I
make
did
notes.
finally say, "Can I see one of those?" So I looked through. But I was listening to the conversation. And I think the consensus of the large group at the table was there really just wasn't a lot out there.
No.
There wasn't a huge amount of crazy good deals.
Nothing
and
that
there
we
wasn't
saw at
this
all.
year.
I don't know why, but-
99-cent poinsettias at it was either Lowe's or Home Depot was probably the most exciting thing I saw. And I'm
Really?
like, I'm not driving there for
Here's another economic barometer for Black Friday. To the best of my knowledge, now you all may be subterfuge on this, but to the best of my knowledge, you all were not back and forth and going, "Misty's at so and so, and she can get one of these."
No,
Back and
not
forth.
at all. And she
Whereas
was.
from previous years,
We
Misty's
have.
got this and she's got that, and
have a list.
because she's out and she's going crazy. And this year, it seemed like everybody kind of went meh
Yeah.
about Black. What do we call it? Gray Thursday.
Great
Gray
Thursday,
in the
Black
evening.
Friday.
I know, right?
Black Friday into Cyber Monday.
It was, yeah, there wasn't, I mean, it was maybe a 50% discount on on a few things that I bought, like socks and pajamas. But, and honestly, when I shop, like, I upgraded my phone. I'd been waiting to upgrade my phone. I knew there would be a deal on Black Friday. So I sold my old iPhone, got
you
a gift
did?
card on this one. So I'm out $25.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but it took me a while to like stand in line and do this stuff. But
Is that a
honestly,
5?
it's a 5S.
Oh, look at you.
But I had waited. I knew. So that's the thing on Black Friday. I'm not really Christmas shopping as much. I was only here in town I was at the store, got there at about 5:15, left at closer to 6:30. It was a crazy traffic jam. I got what I needed, got out of the store, took 6 girls to Bowling Green.
That sounds like loads of fun.
Bought a few things, but no, it wasn't.
You got out locally
On Saturday.
and on Saturday and
I
did
did.
some shopping out.
did.
And was it brisk? Was it busy? Could you tell here locally?
Not so
No,
much.
not really. By the time Saturday, it all calmed down. But I'm telling you, there was still stuff left in the store. There was still lots and
Well-
lots of TVs and things left. I was surprised.
Well, maybe on that. I paid full price for the one thing that I purchased, which I didn't care at that point. I had to have it. It was Anna's outfit for the recital that was the very next day, yesterday. And then I had to order the other thing that I wanted. But yeah, I didn't find any crazy deals or anything like that. But I was only in search of 2 things, so
Big crowd for the recital yesterday, by the way.
there really was. I'm pretty sure she wins the award for most people attending.
Oh, I wish I could
Well,
have
they
gone.
don't-
We had a crazy day.
They don't ever get to see her do anything. She doesn't play sports. She doesn't. So she had a huge.
Listen, it sounds to
crowd.
me like you should invite him over when she cleans her room because it sounds like it's a sport.
It is. That's the closest to a sport that kid ever gets.
I know, like Nanny can come over with popcorn.
And she's not even very coordinated
Listen,
at that.
I know Anna could put on a helmet
I
and
really
go through
wish
her room.
Nanny would come over when she cleans her room. I lived with Nanny for 17 years.
She's gonna make you look good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would
Oh, I
be.
ain't got nothing on
That'd
that.
be good. Yeah, it was a good time.
She'd
It was,
whip her.
and I could find
Funny.
myself. I thought sitting down, and I had not participated in any Christmas music or anything until yesterday, and I could just kind of feel like my mood changing a little
Christmas
bit.
time's
It's kind of
coming.
Well, and that's part of Miss Laura's thing is that it's a great, it helps get you in the mood after Thanksgiving. That's one of the reasons she does it early on. We don't have lessons for the biggest part of this month. So that's one of the things that she does to help get you in the mood. And I tell you, when those older kids get up there, look out.
They're good.
They are so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love to hear all of them.
It's
but
funny, the stair steps and start with the
yes.
little kids, and then you get to the.
Right.
But I
Crescendo.
love to hear
good.
those big kids.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, I have a hard time picking out the favorite. Mary, Did You Know was one of my favorites
Oh,
yesterday.
Mary, Did You Know was my favorite.
Go Tell It
I
on
love-
the Mountain. I like Go Tell It on the Mountain.
My
too.
kid
It
was good. And
Did
I
you
love
sing?
her.
Were you?
Well, it's
'Cause you're a
funny.
Hummer.
You can tell it.
I had Cole beside me.
Cole man.
Apparently Cole and I are recital buddies.
Okay.
In the spring recital, he sat beside me. And so it just so happened he came and sat down beside me yesterday. So as the recital was about to start, I gave him the no humming to the songs, no singing along, no blah, blah, blah. Well, but about the second song was Frosty the Snowman.
Right?
So I
Who
got
can
to make a
resist?
big deal out of and two eyes made out of coal. So I was giving him the chicken wing. Hey, that's your name, on that. So, but
Well, and I had forgotten too. My nephew, Caden, he hums himself to sleep.
Uh-huh.
He loved it.
He's like,
He
I
was
don't know
not-
whether to go to sleep or stay awake.
He was not in
Enjoy this.
tune. He was not
That's
on
all right.
time.
He'll find Key.
That's right.
He'll find
But
Key.
he was
So-
humming himself. It was so
That was a
sweet.
good time. We got to take a break and we'll come back and roll on here on this Cyber Monday on In the Know from K105 and AM 870 The Moose.
How would you like to stop making your car payment and have a $500 Visa gift card for Christmas? That's what Dan Powers Chevrolet Buick GMC of Litchfield is giving their customers. When you buy a pre-owned vehicle from Dan Powers Chevrolet Buick GMC of Litchfield, that's exactly what you're going to get. A $500 Visa gift card and no payments until next year. From now until December 20th, it's a holiday explosion. Check us out at danpowersgm.com on Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
What makes a Kentuckian a Kentuckian? Well, it isn't just where you live, but how you live. Kentuckians believe in an honest day's work, whether it's in the cab of a combine on a family farm or in the hot seat of a big corporation. A Kentuckian will carry jumper cables in his trunk, not to jump his car, but because you never know who else might need a hand. And sometimes we just can't sleep at night without the sound of bullfrogs or a good thunderstorm. Yep, there are a lot of things that make us who we are, and one of them is an insurance company. Kentucky Farm Bureau is there in every Kentucky county, looking out for neighbors, helping out in hard times, keeping their commitments, just like a good Kentuckian should. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Did you know that with a bachelor's degree, on average, you can make almost twice as much over a lifetime than a person with just a high school diploma? Yes! According to the U.S. Census Bureau, you can make almost twice as much. Going back to college is now easier than ever. There are select online colleges that provide laptops to their students. In fact, there are thousands of college programs on your laptop. You can go to college anywhere and everywhere right from a laptop. Call My College Laptop and you can find hundreds of programs from accredited colleges and universities nationwide. Start a new career in law enforcement, business, information technology, healthcare, and hundreds of others. Call My College Laptop to find an online college that will provide you with a laptop. In no time at all, you can double your earning potential. Double your earning potential. Call now, 1-800-579-6898. That's 800-579-6898. 800-579-6898.
Blake Stinson from AutoSmart on South Main Street in Litchfield is on the phone. Blake, are you still in a turkey coma?
Buddy, I am. How about you guys?
We've managed to sleep it off a little bit, I think. But what was your favorite thing on your Thanksgiving dinner table?
Probably broccoli casserole.
Really?
Yes.
That's
And
one of my
and
favorites,
deviled eggs,
too.
I go crazy over deviled eggs.
Deviled
too.
eggs,
It's my
those
favorite.
are pretty good.
I love deviled
It's
eggs.
So,
my
hey,
favorite.
did you watch any good football?
I did. I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan,
Oh,
so it's
no.
good to see them win Thursday.
You know the best thing about the Dallas Cowboys?
What's that?
The cheerleaders.
That's true.
That's the only good thing about the
They kind
Dallas
of started
Cowboys.
it all, didn't they?
They did. Now, hey, I've got to ask you while I have you on the phone. Did you get to see the Iron Bowl?
I did not. I did
Oh
not.
my goodness! Go back on YouTube and watch the final minute of the Iron Bowl. It's absolutely fabulous, and
Okay.
and you'll have a great time. So it sounds like you had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and the Cats played well last night. Best performance probably of the year.
Yeah, you know what? They started out with a good start last night. It was good to see that they're finally starting to play as a team.
All right. So as you know, today is Cyber Monday.
Absolutely.
Now, you all have this website, autosmart1.com.
Uh-huh.
But what if I don't want to do the website, but I want to deal with you today at AutoSmart? If I call, will you talk like a robot? So
I can probably work that out.
If you want me
I can
to.
dance like one. I know that.
this is Blake. I'm doing the robot.
That's fantastic.
That's very good. I know you all are going to have a great week here on Cyber Monday if you're shopping for a car, autosmart1.com. Or Blake Stinson. Blake, what's your number?
It's 287-0278.
All right, we'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Have a great day. Blake Stinson
Blake.
from AutoSmart. The high school basketball season tips off tonight officially, and Steve Thompson will be around tonight on K105. And Bell Brand's coverage starts just after 7 o'clock tonight or so. Got the Grayson County Lady Cougars hosting the McLean County Lady Cougars. Going to be a busy week. You've got John Calipari at 5. No, Mark Stoops at 5, John Calipari at 6. A portion of Big Blue Sports Nightly at 7. Then about 7:15, Steve Thompson has Bell Brand's coverage as the Lady Cougars get started tonight. So we have coverage of that live on K105. Then tomorrow night, the Cougar boys travel to Holy Cross to begin their regular season. We'll have Bell Brand's coverage of that. We will also have coverage of the girls hosting Ohio County on Thursday at Cougar Gym. Our coverage will start about 7 there. And then on Saturday, the boys will play Adair County at LaRue County, and our coverage will begin about 5:30 Saturday. So 4, count them, 4 high school basketball games.
Wow, it's a lot.
That's what I say.
Okay.
Busy team. Teams.
Did the Iron Bowl permeate Misty's consciousness?
No, none at all.
You didn't. Your husband didn't say a word to you about the Iron Bowl.
No. The only thing I heard about it was your post.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I knew
You weren't
something
paying
had
much
happened.
attention.
No. Well, I was I was gone. I was gone all weekend and crazy busy.
I knew there was a game on in the bedroom, and then he was out of the house. So when he sends me a message that says, if you haven't already turned the channel, please don't. So I went in there, I thought, there's something that has happened. Which, if he wants to know, I want him to know it. So I hit record really fast before he could respond.
I had to run to do a little shopping, and so I was able to listen to the game. I don't get to listen to sports in the vehicle when the girls are with me because
No,
they
we
scrunch
veto
up
that.
they scrunch up their noses and go,
He's outnumbered.
"Do we have to listen to this?" So I thought, "Ooh, I get, you know,
Maybe I'm going to turn it up a little loud.
It's like me with Snoop.
I
know,
have an hour to listen to what I want to."
Yeah.
So it's the fourth quarter of the Iron Bowl. For those of you who don't know that are not football fans, Alabama and Auburn. If you think the UK U of L rivalry is something, it's like kindergarten compared to Alabama and Auburn.
This is actually something I know.
It's nasty and
Believe it or not.
vicious, and this year you had the number 1 team versus the number 4 team. It's down on the plains at Auburn. It's been a great game. It was tied at 21 for a long time. Auburn scores within the final minute of regulation to tie it up at 28. It looks like it's going to overtime.
Right.
So, and I was even determined, okay, I only have to run in the store for 3 minutes. Okay, it's quick in, quick out. They're going to overtime. By the time they take a break, by the time that they do all this, the coin toss and all that stuff, then I'll be back in time and I'll get to hear the rest of it.
Right.
Well, I go in and I come out of the store and they're going crazy on the radio, and I thought, oh, what have I missed?
Oh, no.
What have I missed? It may, and I hate to say this, I said on social media I would have to agree then, probably top 5 best college football games that I recall
Really?
in history. And I hated to say number 1 because, you know, in the heat of the moment, you go, oh, best college game ever. Yeah, I hated to do that, but this just doesn't happen. And my former football coach, Bill Embry, he was kind of in a similar predicament with Denise. I was really tickled at her Facebook status.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It was good.
Because she said Bill was just walking around the house mumbling because she really didn't understand the significance of the moment. And as I read it, I thought, that's so me. Because I would be walking around
She's
the
like,
house
somebody
right now
please
going,
call him.
Somebody please call him so he can talk to somebody.
God love it.
Is there another one of you all out there mumbling to yourself?
So here it is.
Please call this number.
Here's
It is pretty
here's
good.
what I missed.
Okay, I'm anxious.
The final minute.
This thing comes up short. He can field it.
Field goal, 56-yard
Run it out.
attempt,
All right, here we
56 or
go.
7.
56-yarder. Does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow. Oh, my God. Auburn wins. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl in the most unbelievable fashion you will ever see.
And it
cannot
was.
believe it.
I love his counterparts.
28.
No time on the clock. None.
It's a miracle.
From
It's a
what
Christmas miracle.
it really, if you're an Auburn fan, it was a miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I grew up with an Auburn fan. My stepdad graduated from Auburn, so I get the rivalry for whatever reason. But yeah, it's
That guy's awesome, right? Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
so I listen around. I listen around to different teams in the SEC.
Right.
Georgia's announcers are the worst homers in the world.
Yeah.
Auburn is about probably in the top 3 or 4. But that's what I really like about Tom Leach and Mike Pratt is you know who they're for, but they don't use words like we. They're more objective than that, and that's
Right.
something Tom Leach learned from Kaywood. But then I listen to these guys, and it's exciting in the moment.
Right.
But they're just big homers.
Right.
You know, it's I don't know. I guess fans like it. I don't like it. But from a broadcasting
I
standpoint.
think it's fun.
It
Sounds fun, right?
He's having a ball.
Oh, I mean, it was
like
big.
Like I'm listening to him, and I kind of get a concept of what's actually happening on the field, but I really don't know football
That guy's
that well.
running fast.
But I love his enthusiasm, right? Oh my God, that never happens.
Okay. Not only did you know that my mother and the gas station share the same birthday?
Did not know
If
that.
I had a choice, that's what I'd want to share it with. Yes.
But my mother is not the same age as the gas station. The gas station turns 100 today.
Oh. At least she doesn't share a name with cigarettes like I do. You know, it gets worse.
The nation's first specifically gas station opened 100 years ago in Pittsburgh. It was the Gulf Refining Filling Station, and it featured a pagoda-style roof, and that was a major improvement to the way things were. Back then, gas was usually sold straight from a barrel,
Because that's,
because that's safe,
yes.
at roadside shacks. You just pulled over. Can I get a ladle full of gasoline, please?
Or was somebody siphoning it?
Or
Because that'd be
maybe.
even more fun.
The National Association
Gotta
of
last too long.
Convenience Stores says that the first gas station also gave away free maps. It was
So the next
today.
guy's
It's kind of like
siphoning
here
gas.
a free Kindle with a fill-up. And we get a free Google Maps app
I know,
with your fill-up. Gas sold. So a century ago, gasoline sold for 27 cents a gallon,
There you go.
which was really a lot then because
Yeah.
gasoline expense went down from there when it was more readily available, and it wasn't quite the bargain because if you allow for inflation, 27 cents then is the equivalent of $6.39 a gallon today.
Wow.
So double what we're paying right now.
We're at
some places.
$3.27 today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. Keep your $6 gas on the side of the road in a barrel.
I bought premium last week for $3.17.
Show off.
If I had just bought regular, I would have paid under $3 a gallon for it. Is that a 20-cent discount?
Used his points.
Here's my points.
I use my points a lot too.
Yes, of course you do. Bob McGinnis had something on his fellow GED students. About 60 years. The 87-year-old Ashland, Kentucky man felt there was something missing from his life. He never graduated from high school.
Oh.
So a year ago, he began studying for the GED test in adult education classes. And so just recently, at 87 years of age, he got his GED, and he's now thinking about giving college a try.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
It's never too late.
Nope, at 87. What's up, freshman?
Right?
Play some hacky sack.
Oh, dear.
Can you imagine what it would be like when his parents move him into the dorm?
Oh.
Hazing's going to be fun with him.
All right. The price of the 12 days of Christmas is increasing.
You don't say.
You ever tried to buy Pied Pipers?
Have
or
you ever tried to
leaping
buy
men in tights?
ladies dancing?
I have not.
I don't know about you two.
I have not.
PNC Wealth Management crunches the numbers each year, and it finds that if you buy one set of the gifts mentioned in each verse, it's $27,393, which is up 7.7% from last year.
Whew.
If you decide to go all out and buy the repetition from the song, you do get a discount for buying in bulk.
Yes, because you can only buy that at Sam's.
Because the
Costco's.
cost of all 364 items would be $114,651. So almost $28,000 for 12, but for 364, only $114,000.
How awkward a gift to try to wrap, right? I need you to
All right,
stand
girls.
still. I'm going to need
Scrunch
you
up.
over here.
9 Lords of Leaping.
Legs up, please.
Stop leaping so I can wrap you.
Stand still. Here's some advice. This is not today's life cheat, but this will segue into today's life cheat. According to Cosmo, here's some advice for you. Some things you should never say to a big girl. Don't shoot the messenger. This is in Cosmo. Okay? I'm just offering it. Wait, aren't these helpful? Most likely?
Yes, because
Things you should not say to a big girl.
can we proofread those first?
All right.
So afraid what's about
I'm
to come
so
out of your
afraid.
mouth.
You have such a pretty face. Don't say that.
Oh, man. I've heard that a time or two.
Here's another one. You know, you'd look better if you were healthier.
Oh, you just don't say that to anybody.
You
Ever.
should not do
Never.
that one. This is Cosmo. This is Cosmo, not me. Cosmo. Have you ever heard of exercise?
Who would do that?
What's the thing the other day? Went to the doctor and told them that obesity runs in my family, and the doctor said, no, the problem is nobody runs in your family.
I don't like that.
Summy card.
Let's see. Did I say, have you ever heard of exercise? Okay,
Yeah.
that was the last one I did. And do you really need that candy bar? It says you're not supposed to. Do
Yeah,
you
don't
really
say
You
that.
should not do that.
Just
no.
offer another one and go on.
Not supposed to
You
say
might
that.
get smacked.
All right, today's life cheat. I want to see how many people are willing to try this to see if I am telling the truth or not. Today's life cheat. If you put earbuds in your nose and play music, your mouth turns into a speaker.
It's true.
How do you know this?
I'm willing to try it.
If you put earbuds in your nose and play music, your mouth becomes a speaker.
Yes.
Just like Bose.
No. Oh.
We're gonna take a break. We'll come back with more here on In the Know from K105 and AM 870 The Moose.
Comedy Night in Litchfield was such a big hit in October that Midtown Cafe will welcome the comedians back on Friday, December 6th. There's no cover charge and you can enjoy your favorite dish along with your choice of wine or beer. That is, if you can get it down between the outbursts of laughter. Hosted by Andrew Davis and featuring the hilarious Monty Mitchell, Bunny, and more. Comedy Night at the Midtown Cafe, December 6th. The show starts at 9 p.m.
Ho, ho, ho! The Louisville Mega Cavern and Fifth Third Bank present Lights Under Louisville. It's now open, so pack up the kids and come on out. Drive your own car through the Mega Cavern to enjoy the sights and sounds of the holidays. We're open nightly, and you can save $5 off when you pick up a discount coupon at Wendy's. The Mega Cavern is located near the Louisville Zoo. For more information, go to lightsunderlouisville.com.
How would you like to stop making your car payment and have a $500 Visa gift card for Christmas? That's what Dan Powers Chevrolet Buick GMC of Litchfield is giving their customers. When you buy a pre-owned vehicle from Dan Powers Chevrolet Buick GMC of Litchfield, that's exactly what you're going to get. A $500 Visa gift card and no payments until next year. From now until December 20th, it's a holiday explosion. Check us out at danpowersgm.com on Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Mannington Flooring gives you more options, more ways to beautify your home and express your personal style. Those options include everything from hardwood to vinyl, from porcelain tile to laminate. The emphasis is on beauty and variety. Plus, you get advanced technology to help keep your floor looking beautiful and for years to come. That's Mannington. Beautiful floors for the real world. Stop by Fleener's at 201 Main Street in Litchfield.
I'm David Downs from the Sicilian Bank. As a gift to you this Christmas, we'd like to share with you the greatest story ever told. Here's Tracy Goodman.
And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria, and all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. Luke 2, 1 through 3.
If you've never heard this timeless story before, it's the greatest gift we could ever give. From all of us at the Sicilian Bank, we wish you the warmest and brightest holiday season. Merry Christmas.
K105 Weather is brought to you by Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield. Future Designs, the builder's choice for this morning. Partly sunny, cool, high of 56. For tonight, a chance of drizzle. Mainly cloudy, a low down to 48. On Tuesday, morning drizzle, otherwise partly sunny with a high of 63. On Wednesday, 3 and 10 chance of rain with a daytime high of 64. Get in the know weekday mornings at 9 on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. I'm James Coates.
Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby, and the snow is falling on the ground. Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby, and the snow is falling down. Well, you be a real good little girl. Santa Claus is back in town. Got no sleigh with reindeer, no sack on my back. You gonna see me coming in a big black Cadillac. Oh, the Christmas time.
Did you know an Indian airline only hires women because they are lighter? As a result, they save $500,000 a year on fuel.
Yeah, they don't have to work with those discriminatory laws.
Yes, that's right. They just, let's take the lightest cargo possible.
Right.
So female pilots, I guess,
What makes the most sense?
They save $500,000 a year in jet fuel costs.
Even though I would thoroughly enjoy a line of men screaming for rights, equal rights to women. How much fun that would be. Right. I don't want to
Role
be
reversal.
right.
So I think is an indication of full disclosure of my age and gender. I had no idea when I went to Facebook the other evening and someone said Paul Walker died.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm not female and I'm not between the ages of 25 and 30, I said, isn't Paul Walker a golf course in Bowling Green?
Right.
That's what I thought.
Well, and when I first heard it, and of course saw the pictures, I was skeptical because so much of that goes around that's not true.
Right.
Right.
Well, and you don't really care for, well, I don't know this, but Fast and the Furious, that's
I
what
think
he's
I saw
most
the
known
first
for.
one.
Yes.
They're
and
working-
that's why I
So-
know him, because he was a huge Fast and Furious
So
fan.
first one came out around 2001. Just was something for me. It was like, okay, that's
I
fine.
think I've seen one as
You got
well.
Vin Diesel, and they got Ludacris and those guys that are in it, and that's fine. But they were working on their 7th installment. So leaving a charity event with
A friend.
a friend of his in a souped-up Porsche. They hit a utility pole, and he's 40 years old, leaves behind a daughter who is 15. So
Very sad.
it's but it was social media was all abuzz about it the other night, and I thought I just kind of had to shrug and go, oh,
Well,
okay.
apparently he had a commercial play like within 24 hours in England, and there's this huge outcry that it's such disrespect. He was a spokesperson for a cologne, so now there's like a whole new leg of the story going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a holiday weekend, and sometimes traffic directors can't be, and things are automated. Can't find your traffic director, and sometimes there's not a human there to provide that intuition that goes, this might be in poor taste.
Right.
Not to mention, like you say, is until you get instructions from the people who bought the time and placed the traffic.
The ad, you may not be aware what's on that ad.
You may not, and not to mention in a hoax world, where things go viral and they say, oh, so and so died. I can see where it could happen, but I'm sure it was just an innocent mistake. I don't, but he's a good looking guy. Kind of combination of GQ and rugged, type of thing. So hate to hear it, and hate it more for his family, and especially his daughter. The Hunger Games is still hot. Catching Fire stays #1 for a second straight weekend. It brought in another $75 million for a total just shy of $300 million. The Frozen, Disney's animated musical in 3D, did very well with $67 million. Both films break the previous Thanksgiving weekend ticket sale record, which was set by Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone back in 2001. This weekend was also the biggest Thanksgiving weekend ever for Hollywood, according to Rent Track. Thor: The Dark World drops to third, followed by The Best Man Holiday and Homefront. We watched a couple. We watched, 3 movies?
3.
Total? We finally watched The Hangover 3.
Good times.
It's kind of,
I liked it. It wasn't as good as the first.
Yeah, it's like most sequels. They run out of steam a little bit.
Right.
They got back to their roots, finishing it up in Vegas.
It was a neat way to tie it up, though.
Yeah, it was.
I liked being able to see the baby.
Yes.
When they go back there.
Yep.
Carlos. I liked that. But
this one
was a good way to tie it up.
I guess this one would be the least crass.
Yes, I think you're right.
Of you go, it's not really my cup of tea. This one, I can't tell you.
Language wasn't as bad.
It just wasn't as raunchy, I guess, maybe is the thing to do. Then we watched The Heat, so Sandra Bullock and...
was it good?
And Melissa McCarthy. It's pretty good.
It is. I think I expected more.
Yeah,
so
I wondered if it was.
Kind of walked away going, but it was good.
And then you did a very good job of dialing down the internship.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think I would have gone into the internship like The Heat. If you hadn't,
that's how I went into it,
dialed
because
it down.
I love Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, so I went in expecting you, me, and Dupree. I was expecting something that just knocked my socks off.
I liked it. I wasn't sure after your review, but
I'll tell you what's neat about that movie is to go into Google and see how their company runs, and if you actually investigate, that's exactly how Google runs. So it was
pretty
really
neat
cool for no other reason but to see that.
Oh, imagine this. If you play a fake TV anchorman in one of your biggest roles, what better way to promote a sequel than to appear on the news?
Well, yeah.
He's everywhere,
Will
right?
Ferrell dressed up in character,
right,
in the suit, and he goes to KXMB in Bismarck, North Dakota.
It's awesome.
And he sits down and does a newscast with Amber Schatz, Schatz, and they bantered back and forth, and he played it straight.
Yeah.
With the real news, he did it as well as Ron Burgundy can do it. But Bismarck, North Dakota, to me, it has to be like Channel 13. Can you imagine one of these Channel 13 anchors sitting there, and in walks in Ron Burgundy?
Do you know how excited Amber was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would die, right? I would be so excited.
Stay classy, Bismarck. We got to take a break, and we'll come back and finish it up for the morning here on In the Know from K105 and AM 870 The Moose.
Well, like most parents, I'm sure you hope your kids will learn to embrace the values you're trying to teach them. So here's a suggestion that'll help you get those beliefs to stick. Don't just tell them, show them. Hi, this is Jim Daly with Focus on the Family. And my wife Jean and I are pretty careful about the amount of time we allow our boys to devote to technology each day. But like most families, we're swimming in a sea of electronics, and finding a healthy balance can be really difficult. One night when we were out to dinner, I even gave my kids a mini lecture about the importance of honoring your family. You can't value one another, I said, when you're sitting at the dinner table with your head buried in a video game or a smartphone. It was a profound statement, at least I thought, except I looked at my little guy Troy, and as I was putting my phone away, I realized I had just given that whole spiel after looking at my work emails, and his face showed the disappointment. It was as if I told him what to do, even though I was doing exactly the opposite. It was a humbling moment, to say the least, but a valuable lesson as well. It brought to mind sage advice I've not only heard but reminded others of throughout the years. Values aren't taught as much as they're caught. In other words, telling our kids what's right is important, but it's just as crucial that we model the behavior we're trying to develop in them. For more information on effective parenting, visit FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
Fastway stores are focused on your convenience. Our Marathon Fastway number 2 at South Main and West White Oak in Litchfield even features a drive-thru. You can make any purchase without leaving your vehicle. In your pajamas? Don't want to get the kids out of the car? Fastway number 2 is doubly convenient. Easy location with a drive-thru. This month, get 2 20-ounce Coke products for only $2.50. Remember, Fastway locations have great employment opportunities too. Easy, convenient, and affordable every day. Marathon Fastway number 2 on the corner of South Main and West White Oak in Litchfield.
Mannington Flooring gives you more options, more ways to beautify your home and express your personal style. Those options include everything from hardwood to vinyl, from porcelain tile to laminate. The emphasis is on beauty and variety. Plus, you get advanced technology to help keep your floor looking beautiful and for years to come. That's Mannington. Beautiful floors for the real world. Stop by Fleener's at 201 Main Street in Litchfield.
Think you know what he wants this holiday season? He's been dropping hints all year. Here's a clue. It's not a tool set. It's a quality pre-owned ride that won't break the bank. Get shopping for him at AutoSmart of Litchfield. AutoSmart has just what he wants. We've narrowed it down and gave you some hints. Now it's up to you to choose the vehicle he really wants at the payment you can afford. Will it be a 2007 Ford F-150 for just $18,980? A Hummer H3 Adventure for only $16,980, a 2012 Dodge Avenger for just $16,900. We even have a 2007 Yamaha XVS 650 priced at $42,995. All you have to do is find room under the tree. If you can't sneak away to visit AutoSmart in Litchfield without giving away the hint, visit us online at Autosmart1.com. Don't let him down this year with tools he never uses to fix things around the house. Get him what he really wants with the help of the AutoSmart team in Litchfield. 602 South Main Street, 270-287-0278.
Dermot Joyce Funeral Home in Caneyville wants to wish you a wonderful holiday season. May you have the gift of faith, the blessing of hope, and the peace of His love at Christmas and always. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a Happy New Year from the staff of Dermot Joyce Funeral Home in Caneyville.
Wake up to deliciousness with McDonald's Breakfast Dollar Menu featuring the sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, creamy yogurt parfait, rich premium roast coffee, golden hash browns, and more. Just $1 per delicious at McDonald's. A la carte only. Prices and participation may vary. MB's point to ponder for today. Wonder if any of the wise men wanted to put all 3 gifts into one basket and then say the basket was from all of them. It was probably the frankincense guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you get gold.
How about you share your gold?
And myrrh.
Yeah, like, can I put my name on that?
Dude, all I got is frankincense.
Can I sign your card?
All I got is frankincense. Can I does this just all go together?
Right. Let's gift bag it, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I had been stuck with frankincense, I'd have been looking for a way to improve my position.
Right.
But the gold's part mine. I got you part of that.
Right. My name's on that card. Right there. It's at the bottom. See? Right there.
You're looking at us like it's not possible.
I'm sure. No, she's looking like she normally does. Like, you are idiots.
Pretty much. On this date in 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French.
I'm going to crown myself something.
Right?
Right? Can we do that?
Yeah, we can
Probably,
even
sure.
order tiaras.
Yeah.
They sell
do
them
it.
online.
Game
Probably
on.
today would be a good deal.
I get the wise men with gold. I get gold.
1927, the Ford Motor Company formally unveiled its second Model A automobile, the successor to its Model T. In 1961, Cuban leader Fidel Castro declared himself a Marxist-Leninist who would eventually lead Cuba to communism. So if you don't crown yourself Emperor of France, you could take over Cuba
Okay.
if you want to. In 1970, the EPA began operation. That would be the Environmental Protection Agency. Enron filed for bankruptcy on this date in 2001, one of the largest corporate bankruptcies in U.S. history. Let's see. 10 years ago today, the Supreme Court ruled unanimously that after knocking, police don't have to wait longer than 20 seconds before breaking into the home of a drug suspect.
Okay, so who's timing?
Police, you got 20 seconds to hide your drugs.
What do you think they're doing in 20 seconds? Do you think they have like
The egg hunt begins in 20 seconds.
Do they have music? Right?
Probably. They play the Jeopardy theme on those
right.
big bullhorns.
Make it work.
So, ready or not, here I come.
I've counted to 20.
All right, birthdays today. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, Democrat of Nevada, is 74 today. Going chronologically, the next one would be Teresa Buckles. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Teresa.
But I'm not allowed to tell her age. I mean, I'm allowed. I just won't. Broadcast journalist Stone Phillips is 59. So that means she's older than Stone Phillips, younger than Harry Reid.
You're getting cold.
Probably.
Yes, a lot.
I think that was already decided. That was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, probably. We've known that since the day you came into this world.
Rock musician Rick Savage of Def Leppard is 53 today.
Rock on.
Actress Lucy Liu is 45 today. Tennis player Monica Seles is 40. Singer Nelly Furtado is 35. Britney Spears is 32 today.
You had me at Nelly and lost me at Furtado.
We once had an
Unless you're
employee,
gonna
though.
say frittata.
We
I'm not
once
interested.
had an employee who insisted to say Furtado.
And I like that much better. Furtado.
Well, that's interesting.
On this date in 1949, Gene Autry hit the pop charts.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
My mom played this album so much at Christmas that it looked like Swiss cheese.
Oh.
The needle had just cut holes in it.
Oh, really?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Well, she was playing that
had
football
a very
player's
shiny
album.
nose.
For that one, too.
And if you ever saw it,
And John Denver.
Yes.
That was another thing that I told Cole before the recital. So, during Rudolph, no like a light bulb, no like football.
Monopoly.
No. Yeah. He was looking at me. He was nodding his head. Yes, sir.
He is so cute.
And then I said, and no with gleam. Well, he and Brittany, because Brittany was sitting on the other side.
Right.
And
You
they
put
both,
Cole and Brittany together.
they both
Hello.
looked at me like, what's gleam? And I said, it's toothpaste.
What's gleam?
All right. Thriller premiered on MTV for the first time in 1983
And the
on this
world
day.
changed.
In 1996, Burt Reynolds filed for bankruptcy. In 2004, Brian Williams anchored his first nightly news on NBC. He took over for Tim Brooker. Chart toppers. For a chart topper. Top of the charts on this date in 1971. Bread.
Love it.
This one was in her old-timey record collection.
Old-timey, is that what it's labeled?
Baby, I'ma want you.
I wonder where all those are.
Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm a crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection.
All right, David Gates and Bread there. Here's from Chart Topper. In 1979,
That was a great year.
Styx, fronted by Dennis DeYoung.
What's up with the names of these bands? How about Sticks? How about Bread?
This is the River Styx.
Common. Leaf.
Yes, I name their kid that. They quit smoking dope in
You know
the
this one?
70s. I do. Yes.
Talking about a song that builds.
I only like one of their songs.
Really?
Yeah, I only like Renegade.
This is when they thought they were going to get soft and tender, after they had done Lorelei and Renegade and those, and then Too Much Time on My Hands, Mr. Roboto,
Yeah.
Domo Arigato.
That's only good in movies.
1987, top of the charts, Richard Marx.
I like this one.
Should have known better.
That's what we all say. Somewhere in life. This is a theme song for more than one. Right.
Ultimate mullet on Richard Marx during
Yes,
this
you're
period of time.
right. Awesome mullet.
Sorry, Richard, your intro's too long.
Who's your mullet?
They correlate. All right, today's MB's Pearl of Wisdom comes from Martin Luther King Jr. You ready? Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Martin Luther King Jr., today's MB's Pearl of Wisdom. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 9 for another edition of our show. For Misty Thomas, for Beej, I'm MB, and now you're in the know.
Powered by Heritage Media of Kentucky, WKHG Litchfield, Kentucky, USA, 104.9 FM, the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105. Your news starts now.